YouTube, this is Branjo, and in this video I will be showing my Knex utility vehicle. You may have seen my other video. It's when it was different than this. Now it's been the same body style. It's actually modeled after the Knex boss vehicle, but I've had it made for about 8 years, give or take, and the body styles remain very similar to the same. The main support things, anyway. Now, the front axle doesn't pivot, but it does, it's actually meant for a lot of weight on it, whereas the other axle couldn't handle as much weight as I have on it now. The back axle, however, does pivot. I call it a floating axle design. It does have a little bit of suspension when you put a load on it. Not much, but it'll do the job. This is my, little 3-point hitch back here. This chain right here, when I make my trailers to go with it, that little chain will attach to the trailer, because sometimes that hitch will break off right there. So that way, whatever I have don't go flying back. This is it's the inside of it. It's a little cabin there, nothing special, but I mean, there's only so much you can do. I don't have quite the parts to make something like the sophisticated trucks that a lot of people do. This thing in the front here, if you slide this little purple thing sideways, you can access the engine compartment. I have a little Fairbanks Morse 12-cylinder in there right now. See how 6 cylinders on each side and the air cleaner thing on top? It's got a little fan, if you can see it right there. It fits in there pretty well. I've put everything from a 4-cylinder to a V8 to a straight 4 in there. The other 4-cylinder is actually a V4. So let me just clip this back up right quick. Man, it doesn't always like to go back on there so easily. There, it's back on there. And that's basically what holds that down. What I have over here I made for it's a little starting handle. It just fits in the side of it right there. Now, I know you wouldn't be able to hand crank a 12-cylinder, but I mean, you gotta use your... Felt like it'd be cool to make this go with it. Now, what you do with this is you take it and you stick it right in the nose there, and that little green thing in there, and you just, am I in the wrong one? Yeah, I am. So, what you do is you stick it in there like so, you push back till it goes in, and then you turn it, and you can actually crank it without breaking the thing. So you pull it back out. Sometimes you'll have to push on that a little bit because it comes up a little bit. And then this actually goes in is that little green thing right there. And it fits in there just like that, very nicely. So that is it's my Knex utility vehicle updated, I guess. Other one didn't quite work out so well. I know you can put about 5, 10, 15 pounds on the back of it before it'll actually pop the axle. But I mean, it does what it needs to. Anyway.